$2,000 with a free tool? What? Came up with a free tool this morning. It took me about 6 hours to do it, and I want to show you guys how you can use this tool and the strategy to get traffic to your site and AKA make some money for yourself. I want to show you how this works. Let's dive into the computer. All right, so first up, we need to always talk about how we're going to get paid, okay? So I'm over here on ClickBank. This is a very easy program to get into. You just literally apply, they let you write in, and here we've got a landscaping ideas book product, okay? I went with this because I think it's something that's very accessible for people, and just about anybody can do this with a simple website and some basic understanding of how this stuff works. So we've got landscaping ideas here. This pays out about $21 a conversion, and they're saying that with the upsell, that most people are earning about $56 a sale. So this is pretty simple. If you were to get one sale of these a day, you're at your $2,000 a month, and we're rocking and rolling here, okay? So I'll show you the product, and it's a digital product, basically videos, ideas. There's like 7,000 different ideas, backyards, decks, front yards, all this stuff, Japanese gardens. So this is a very comprehensive product. This is what we're going to be pushing with today's video, okay? So I wanted to show you guys that we've got here some small backyard deck and patio ideas, all right? So I found this site on Google. I just literally did a small deck ideas landscaping search, and Trex came up. So this is like a decent sized website, but I came up with that. And I also came up with this Better Homes and Gardens page. So I'll show you Better Homes and Gardens in the Ahrefs tool, just so you guys can see we've got a whole bunch of variations of small landscaping ideas. And we can see here the volume is several thousand searches a month, very low keyword density, aka very easy to rank in Google for these keywords. They are getting traffic. And this other site, Trex, that I was telling you about, for small backyard deck ideas, similar in the same way, all right? We've got several thousand searches a month, very low keyword density, very easy to show up in Google for, okay? So we've got our niche here, which is going to be some combination of small landscaping ideas, and we're going to send people to a site like this where the offer pays out pretty decently, okay? So that's the idea. So let's jump to the whiteboard and I'll show you guys. Now, I've talked about this a few times in my videos, and it's not anything groundbreaking, but I'll just show you guys that when we're talking about our website, okay, we need to come up with a method of funneling in traffic, okay? Now, there is fast traffic, which is like Facebook posts, Instagram. We could do YouTube videos. We could do a Medium post, medium.com. We could go to forums, and we can send traffic into our site. That's fast traffic. Then we can do blog posts, like what I was just showing you in the tool, right? So we could get small landscaping ideas for decks, right? We could do garage. We could do the Japanese garden. We could do pool stuff, right? So all of these little things, these are all blog posts, and we can splinter these out even further. But these are all a massive amount of surface area that's going to pull in 25 people a month, 50 people a month, you know, another 15 here, another 100 here. And then we're going to combine all of this, and this is all going to equal our site traffic. And what do we do with our site traffic? Well, once we get people to the site, they're reading our articles, and hopefully they're enjoying them. We're going to send them to the offer. That's our affiliate offer. We send them all to the affiliate offer, and then we get paid the money. And it's really as simple as that. So I spent this morning creating this awesome tool, and this thing will make money if you use it. It's very, very simple. Follow the plan, it will work. Now, are there things that you could do to improve your chances of this working? Yes, absolutely. We will talk about that at the end. Let's start talking about our niche, okay? I came up with this AI content strategy hub, and this is basically your all-in-one solution to actually starting to tackle this stuff in the right way. It's all about the strategy. If you could get the strategy right, then you will start to see the traffic flow in and you will start making money. So let's put in small landscaping ideas, and I'll show you guys how this thing works. Generate strategy, and what it's going to do is it's going to go to work, and it's talking to an AI on the back end. And this is a completely free tool. You guys can use this as much or as little as you want. I would bookmark it and just utilize it, use it. Monetization angles. It's going to give you the strategy for how to monetize. Most important thing, number one thing, how do we make money? Affiliate marketing. Promote landscaping products. So you could do Amazon affiliate stuff. You can use the landscaping product here that I came up with. All kinds of things. Direct product sales, right? So you could do curated kits. You could sell the plants, you could sell the decorations, all the stuff. You could do premium content subscriptions. You could literally offer exclusive guides, video tutorials, how to trim, how to install things, design plans, and you could do it through a paid membership site. You could do lead generation for landscapers. There are lots of companies out there that are paying per phone call for a landscaper. So we could see here, pay per call. Pays between $2 and $30 a sale. These are people willing to pay because they need work done, and these services on the other end, they need the jobs. So you can do that. I've made it so that you could actually click find offers, and it's going to do a little back-end research for you where it's going to come up with ideas here, right? So we could literally do like gardener supply company, plant therapy, different types of, seed sales, stuff like that. Gives you tons of ideas to use. You can just dig into the research a little further if you like. I also included a core keyword wheel, so you can like literally come up with some ideas here. So similar to the keywords I was showing you before, but these are things that you could look into, and you can literally just put this into Google and see what comes up. We can see here AI overviews, sponsored content, stuff like Reddit shows up. I mean, it's simple stuff to show up for. Talks about target audience, right? It gives you like a little idea of what a typical person might be looking for. Maybe they just want simple, clear guidance, and they're hesitant to invest a ton of time and money into something. So what can we do? Common pre-purchase questions. Before they buy this product, what is it that they have questions about, right? They're looking for easy landscaping ideas, affordable stuff, low maintenance stuff. And there's a little copy button, so you can literally just like copy it and paste that right in and come up with some ideas. It even has a content gap analysis. So that means that it's going to strategize for you how you can actually cover the market in your own way. And what that's going to allow you to do is show up in a way that you weren't able to before. Instead of blending in with everybody else, creating the same stuff, it's going to say like, hey, maybe do a step-by-step guide on vertical gardening techniques for maximizing space in compact areas. Like you could literally do a YouTube video on this, and I can guarantee that you'll get some awesome views for it. So let's just do a little bit of the research together here, and I'll show you. Vertical gardening. This video is from 2020. I bet you got a lot of views. Let's take a look. If you wanted to do this for yourself. 1.6 million views. So there's definitely traffic in these ideas here, okay? Content categories just gives you some ideas. You can copy and paste whatever you need. Slogans and taglines, you could use this for your site. You can put it on your Pinterest, you can put it on your Facebook page, whatever it is. Pocket-sized paradise, turning small spaces into green escapes, whatever it is. And if you want, you can have it regenerate the ideas and it'll come up with something new. And then it helps you with the actual writing of the content. So you can have it generate article titles, and what it's going to do is come up with some clickbaity ideas for you. So you can put this onto your site for DIY small garden oasis, step-by-step guide, small yard, big dreams, from drab to fab, all this different stuff. It's yours for the taking. All you got to do is click copy, start working on it. We can have it generate social hooks. So that's for social media strategies. And it's going to literally, again, it's just going to come up with ideas for you. Copy, use the ideas, throw it into AI, whatever you want. And then even better, this is the bonus. You can click one of these. So for instance, 10 tiny landscaping ideas. You click that and it brings you right to the assistant. And the assistant, what it does is it's going to generate the outline for the blog posts, and it's going to generate the introduction for you. So you literally are getting the full strategy with this thing. Generated introduction, generated outline, and then you know what you do with this? You just copy it, or you click copy if you want. And we're going to go over to ChatGPT, and we're going to say, help me write this. Paste. Go. And it's going to go to work and give you a full draft of the actual blog post. So this thing is a killer plugin. I spent a lot of time making it, and I hope you guys give it a chance. Try it out. I'll show you one more idea here. If you wanted to take on like dog barking, you could do the same thing. And whatever it is you want, you just throw it in here. And when you want to restart, you just refresh the page and it's going to get to work and do it for you. See? Promote anti-barking devices, digital products. You could do like ebooks, courses, right? Ads, subscription services for dog training. Talks about anti-dog spray for dogs, barking collars, deterrents, devices, you name it. This thing's going to cover it. It's going to give you the full strategy. So I hope you guys can see the larger vision here. You create the content around the niche, it will start pulling people in, and you can start making that money for yourself. It's very, very simple. I want you guys to click down below. There's going to be a link in the description. It's going to take you to this tool. Give it a shot. Try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.